Audio down. Wait a minute. Stand by. I'm just putzing around here. There we go. Mute. There we go. Okay. Now let's see. I have to go back here to see what's happening. Okay. That looks right. Oh, I guess I could put my microphone on. Except I broke a clip yesterday. Oh, dummy. Forgot to take the microphone off. All right, so now I got the microphone on. I'm just putzing around here down in my Radio Shack. I don't expect anybody to be watching this, but just thought I would see what happens. It's Christmas morning at 6:25. My wife just went to bed about an hour ago after staying up all night wrapping presents. We're not going to have Christmas until late this afternoon when my youngest daughter and their family get here. So that's about it. So I'm just going to putz around here. Let me get the screen over to what I wanted to show you, which is SDR Uno. And gosh, I need a second. I should have brought my tablet down. That's what I should have done. Then I could have monitored the chat. And well, there's nobody going to be in the chat this kind of morning. But anyway, I moved the U-loop antenna over to a switch, which I'm still connecting things up. Let's see here. I got to get an adapter. And what the switch is doing, it's going to switch the mega loop between my RSP Duo SDR. I can get it plugged in. Ooh, there we go. That's not right anyway. Let's see. That should be there. That's right. That's interesting that I got all that noise when I had the switch in the wrong position. Anyway, I found this signal. It's pretty strong on 24 kilohertz. I'll unmute it for a second here. So it's a steady signal, and it's pretty strong. I have no idea what it is. If I look over here in the database, this is the EIBI database, at this frequency, it says NAA U.S. Navy Cutter. I doubt that's what that is. Maybe it is. If I zoom out, I can see a couple more little signals. There's one pretty good one right there. That's probably at 310. 310. Let's see if there's anything in the database. There's nothing in this database at 310. Let's listen for a second. It's the same type of, oh, I'm still in CW. In CW mode, as someone pointed out, some of these beacons are CW. There's AM. Don't hear anything on AM. Go back to CW, and I'll mute. So I'm not sure what that's doing. Now I have my oh, okay. I just noticed something. I thought the satellite 800 would go down to long wave, but I'm looking at it and I don't see anything called long wave. So I don't think the shortwave band, I'll try it. Let's see what we can get down to on the shortwave band. Run shortwave. Let's just plug in 300. See if it'll take it. Oh, it did take it. So it will go down to long wave, although it calls it shortwave. Oh, actually, yeah. It's either, I'm not sure if it's in shortwave mode or just AM mode. It says AM mode on the screen. Of course, and I'll flip the antenna over. And of course 300, there's nothing at 300. 310. So let's turn up. Nope. That's the U-loop antenna. And I don't hear anything at 310. Could try single sideband. Oh yeah. Upper sideband, 310. I'm getting that same noise. I have no idea what it is. Unfortunately, let's see, 360. But when we flip back over, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just killing some time till everybody gets back up or gets here. Let me see what my stream is doing. I don't have any idea. Oh, we got 8 viewers. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just messing around in my shack. I'm waiting for my daughter and her family to get here this afternoon. My wife just went to bed, so I'm down here kind of just killing time. And Levy Nathan, happy holidays, thank you. And Dwight Hitchens, morning. You'll be surprised. There's at least 7 of us. Yeah, I am surprised because this is totally unannounced. I just thought, hey, while I'm playing around down in my shack, yeah, I'd do some broadcasting for those people that are like me waiting for Christmas to happen. So I only got 1 like. That's kind of, well, yeah, okay. So let's go back to this guy. Oh, let me go back 1 second and ask. I'll ask in the chat, matter of fact, how is the audio and video? I don't know if apparently I'm getting out because there are 6 people watching, but I don't know how well I'm getting out. And like I say, I need to do this. I really need 2 screens, or like Rob on the 741 channel to monitor this page so that I can show you my my setup and everything, and not show you this page, which is not very exciting for the viewers. Brett Wayne, how you doing? Thanks for the report. So let me move on. I'll have to jump back and forth here. I wish I had another monitor. Well, I have probably, I don't know, 25 monitors. I just don't have another one set up on this computer. So let's go back. So I was looking at, oh, there's some more signals. Look at this. I was looking at long wave. I now have the U-loop. It's like $32. Comes with the very lightweight coax cable. And I got it set up now in my yard, just about 10 feet from my shack, but it is outside now. And it's about 10 feet in the air, just kind of a rinky-dink setup just to play with it for a while and see if it's worth putting it up permanently. And I've got it going through a little cheapo switch box so that I can switch it between this, which is my RSPDX, and Big Bertha over there. And the beauty in this, well, from my point of view, the beauty of an SDR and this visual display on your computer is you can see weak signals. Like if I was just tuning, and not necessarily in this band, but if I was just tuning the Grundig 800, I'd miss a lot of weak signals where I can visually see the signal here. That's how I found the signal on 310. Now I don't see, for some reason, and maybe it's the orientation of the antenna right now, because this antenna appears to be very directional. I mean, you can turn it 15 degrees off from where a station is from your house, and the signal's gone. I don't have the RF gain all the way up. Let me turn it up some more. Sometimes you don't want to have the RF gain all the way up, but we're dealing in weak signals right now, so in this band, yeah, I probably went all the way up. So we got, I don't know what this is probably something internal to the software or whatever, this 0 signal. I've got one here about 25, one at 160, there's one at 180, and then the strongest one is right now is at 310. I do not see the one that I had the other day at 360, which is, from what people told me, is a beacon from the St. Petersburg International Airport, which is about 15 miles from me line of sight. And somebody also said that it only puts out 25 watts. So at least I got an indicator that it's working. I'm going to put my microphone down this time, not try to break it off like I did yesterday. Broke a clip off yesterday. So I'm going to put this down, and then I'm just going to walk outside and see where the antenna is pointed. Hold on. I'm back, if anybody's still left. I did find my duct tape that I left out there when I was crudely putting up that antenna. I left that outside. So let me put my microphone back on. Okay, let's see if anybody is still left. Did the signal go up? It looks like the signal went up. I still don't see the one at 360. I wonder, since the airport is really not open at 6:30 in the morning, I wonder if that beacon is turned off. That could be. I'm really new to all this stuff as far as long wave, so you have to kind of bear with me and help me out if you can. Let's see, what are we broadcasting now? Oh, we got 7 people. Oh, and we got a bunch of comments. I can't believe this. Perfect on this end says Salvatore. Dwight says audio and video is good. Okay. Greg says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Same to you, Greg. Same to everybody. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas today. As I said when I started this random stream up this morning, I'm just down in my workshop playing around. My wife went to bed a couple hours ago after spending all night wrapping presents, and my youngest daughter, who lives in Orlando, won't be here till late afternoon, so we're holding off Christmas. So my wife will probably sleep until 10 o'clock, so I'm just down here mucking around. See what I can find on long wave. I will then go to shortwave or do anything else you might want me to do, well, within reason. And so let's go back to here. Okay, I think what is being broadcast is my screen and my webcam, which what I can do temporarily, just to give you some idea what the heck is going on. Let me go back so I can see what's going out. Okay, this is Big Bertha, my Grundig Satellite 800, my really favorite standalone radio. I've got her tuned to that signal I saw a few minutes ago at 310 kilohertz. She's hearing it when I flip over the U-loop antenna to her. Right now I've got it pointed or directed to the RSP-DX. And then I've got, and I'll turn the camera temporarily, or maybe I'll turn it. I thought this thing would turn easy. Well, it turns, but not easy. Okay. So now I have to wait for the stream to catch up to see if I'm really showing you what I think I'm showing you. There it goes. Okay, so there you have, there is the switch. I've got, I don't know why I've got this on there. I don't need that on there. Right now, I've got the U-loop antenna coming in the top, and then the switch is switching between Big Bertha in this position and the RSP-DX, which is buried in there. And right now it should be pointing to, yeah, oh, where was it pointing? Okay, I think it was pointing to something that wasn't connected. Okay, let's see if that made a difference with reception. Why? Oh, what have I done? I don't know what I did, but I did something wrong here. Okay, down here, this goes to there, that goes to there. I'm on, oh, yeah, that's the right antenna. Wow, what did I do? Let me switch this off. Wow. Okay, this is that's antenna 1, which goes to Big Bertha. So that's no antenna connected, theoretically. Whoa, what is that? I don't know what I've got here. Maybe because I didn't have the antenna hooked up and I cranked up this gain. Yeah, that's what's wrong. I cranked that gain up too high. There we go. Well, we're getting some strong signals coming through. Let's see. Let's turn the audio on. And let's zoom. We're a little bit off of that one, so let's go up one. Yeah, boy, that's strong. There's another one here. It's about 345. Between 344 and 335. We go back to AM mode. Let's try this one. That sounds like CW again. Yeah. Now I'm seeing a whole bunch of little weak signals. Look at this. Now if I look over in this database, and start at the beginning here, which is 18 kilohertz, 16 kilohertz. And let me see, write it down, 240 something, 260. Whoops. Okay, 225 is Politsky radio. 198, of course, is BBC. That's the one I've been trying to get. Let me just tune that. Now, Mute, mute. This is the station that if I can get the BBC on 198, I will consider my quest accomplished. Boy, I got some big signals right now. I had the antenna switch in the wrong position. So now, oh my gosh. No, I haven't had any eggnog, so that's not my excuse. So now I have the U-loop going to the switch in the position to connect it to the RSP DX. That's the truth. Okay, now let's let me pause, stop this. Okay, now I have a snapshot. Look at all these signals. I have a snapshot of what was coming through. So now we'll switch to, make sure, and we'll turn the camera around. Whoops, careful. Gonna lose the camera here in a minute. Okay, now we're gonna turn up Big Bertha, and we'll we got 310. We turn that on. That's screaming in. There's another signal at 300. I've got it. Yep. I got it in single sideband. Let's go back to AM. Nothing. These signals could be just RF noise. I don't know. A lot of them down here between 240 and 260. Let's go down. Okay, what I want is 198. A lot of strange signals. 198. That's what I want. I want to get the BBC on 180 kilohertz. I mean 198 kilohertz. I'm not getting it, of course. Okay, let me go look at the chat. How do I do that? Over here. Whoa, we got a bunch of comments. We got 11 viewers. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'm just down in my workshop mucking around, waiting for Christmas to happen. It's not going to happen at our house until late afternoon. That's when my youngest daughter and her family will get here for Christmas. So I'm just trying to be quiet because my wife just went to bed a couple hours ago and she needs a rest because she's going to have a long day. Anyway, let's look and see what we got here. Got a comment from Greg again. And he says, 88s to you and your wife and kids. Okay, thank you. And then Greg says, your wife and kids, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you again, Greg. Arlen, Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you for that comment, Arlen. And we're just mucking around, playing with my new loop antenna. I finally kind of crudely put it up yesterday. Excuse me. And it's about, the top of it is about 12 feet up in the air. And I got it away from my shack, so it's away from the lights and the computer and stuff like that, so that helps. But I did find out from doing some testing, it's very directional. And you can just turn it like 10 degrees and you'll lose the signal totally. So I've got that coming in to a switch, and I can switch it between Big Bertha and my RSP-DX SDR. I got my RSP-DX running down here. I'll show you that. And I'll flip the switch back over, the antenna back over to it, and I'll put it in play mode. And we've got, look at these, we've got a lot of signals. I never have seen that many signals. Of course, I've only been playing this for a couple of days, and this is the first time I got it set up outside. But we got a lot of signals. Now, those could all be RF noise. I don't know. I don't have, excuse me, I don't have a good database of stations on Longwave. Here's the EIB database here, and it starts at, excuse me, if I get the cursor to move. Are we at the top? Not yet. It's got a lot of stuff in here. I can get this cursor to move all the way up. I think I'm overtaxing my CPU. Okay. It starts at, I'm sorry, my sinuses have decided to drain, at 16.4 kilohertz. And a lot of Navy and Norway, French, underground Navy type communications are down on Longwave. Now, I have no idea what these signals are, and they're coming and going. They were pretty strong there a few seconds ago down in this area. We got this boomer, which I'm not sure what that is. It's at 310 kilohertz. I don't see a 310 in this database, surprisingly. Matter of fact, I'll go down there and I'll show you again. Whoops, I went too far. A little jumpy because I'm really taxing my CPU. Okay. No, there's nothing down there. Now there are a bunch. There's the one I want, BBC at 198. That's the one I want to try to get. If I get any of the international broadcast stations, meaning not utility stations like the Navy or whatever, I'll be happy. And as I mentioned before, the antenna is very directional. Now, right now, it's not pointed in what would be the correct direction for the BBC. It's pointed, I would say, perpendicular southeast, which is towards that international airport that I was getting that beacon on the other day on 360 kilohertz, which is not showing up this morning, but that could be because it's too early in the morning and they haven't turned the beacon on. I'm guessing here, So let me look at the chat here. So we're just, this is just nothing planned or anything. I just was down here and I thought, well, why not share it with somebody else? So let's see what we got right now. Excuse me, we have 10 people watching. Does it tell me? It says we had 66 playbacks. So that's pretty darn good for not announcing anything. Let's see the chat. Greg says, "Big birthday is cool." I'm sorry, I mispronounced it. Big Bertha. Bertha. It is cool, very cool, and very good. And then we got Aaron that says, Merry Christmas to all. I thank you guys for stopping by. Like I say, I just thought I would just start streaming just for the heck of it while I'm waiting for Christmas to happen. And let's go back to here. And then we can pick out some stations. Now these over here, well, I'm very sorry. My sinuses just decided they drained. They're starting to get stronger. These are starting to get stronger. Let me go rotate, let me go clear my throat and rotate the antenna so that it's perpendicular, or points towards, get out of here, mosquito, Europe. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. Let's see what happened there. Now that's one thing I could do, or I should do, is record using SDR Uno the signals, and that way I can come back inside, record, and then go outside and rotate the antenna slowly, and then come back inside and see what it does to the signals. Now I can see right now, and of course quite a bit of time elapsed, but I can see a lot of those little tiny signals now have popped up. I now have the perpendicular axis of the antenna, the loop antenna, pointed northeast towards Europe. So let me check the chat. I want to thank you people for stopping by. This was really unannounced. I just was down here. I thought, what the heck? Okay, Greg's still trying to understand what I'm saying. This radio here is Big Bertha, B-E-R-T-H-A. That's an old name that was been around for years for things that are large and good. So that's why I call it Big Bertha. All right. We got Dwight. He says, I saw this come up this morning and decided to watch while I was waiting for Radio Thailand to come on at 7 Eastern on 9940. I guess I should try that because we're coming up on 7 o'clock. So that's a good suggestion. Let me try that and get away from this long way stuff that I'm not doing a very good job of. So let's get out of this long wave band. Let's go to international broadcast bands. And what'd you say? I forgot. Oh boy, memory's so bad. Let me go back here. I forgot what you said it was. It's on 9940. Okay, 9940. So that would be 31 meters. 9940. Okay, 99. Oh, let me clear that up. 9940. And I got nothing. Let's see, where are we on my antenna? Okay, the antenna is on. Oh, I got the RF gain way down because of I was on the low frequency. Let's turn the gain back up. Whoa, too much. There's something there, but it's pretty weak. Let's unmute it. Oh, make sure I'm in AM. I'm in AM. Turn the volume up. Nope. Stand by while I fix my microphone. I just pulled it out again. I'm standing on the cord. Oh boy. Alright, got the microphone hooked back up again, I think. And we're not getting on anything on 9940. It's not quite 7 a.m. Did you mean, let's see, let me go back. I think he meant Eastern, yeah, Eastern time. Okay, so should be coming up. We can go to shortwave.info and put in 9999. What did I say? 4070? I don't know. 40. 9940. And there it is, right there. Just like the gentleman said. That's it. Radio Thailand. And let's see. Tuck on it. I keep stepping on my mic cord. It starts at 12 UTC, which would be -5, would be 7 Eastern time. So he is right, but I'm not hearing anything. Probably the wrong antenna. Where am I at? Oh, here. No, that didn't work. There we go. There we go. Getting a little tiny signal. Now, what I could do is I've got my Mega Loop. Let me hook up my Mega Loop to my RSP DX on antenna A, and we'll turn the power on to that if I can find out where it went. Oh, here it is. Okay, I got power on, and I'll switch to antenna A. Oh, yeah. There we go.
According to the BBC chief, schools will be used as vaccine centers, a system that had previously been used for children ages 12 to 18. The Ministry of Education said there are about 5.04 million children within this group. The committee also has endorsed providing a fourth vaccine dose.
I guess that's it. What is going on? Look at all those signals. And they're modulated. See, this one right here is modulated. Let me try a couple of the other ones here. Let's look this one right about here. Unmuted.
Who happened to be at this dancing room upon
Wow.
It was later revealed that the girl was speaking
What is that?
with her mother, Hortensia Anera.
Let me mute that and look it up. 9760. 97. Oops, I don't want to zoom. 9760. 9760. And that could be China radio. Way over there in China. That's booming in. Let's go back to that. Okay, now it's getting a little interference there. Let me go back to see what it's... Yeah, it was broadcasting in English. Yeah. Wow. Man, I think we got a Christmas present today, and shortwave is like booming in. Or it's really fooling. Look, I can't believe all these signals. Now, there's only a couple of them that really look modulated. Now, right now, I'm on my RSP-DX, and I'm using the Mega Loop antenna. So what I can do is, since we're now looking at shortwave, I can move the Mega Loop antenna over to the switch. So let's do that. So I'm going to disconnect it from, it's directly connected to the RSP right now. There, now it's off. Now I'm going to move it over to the switch, take out the U-loop. I mainly got that U-loop to experiment with long wave. I didn't expect it to be as good as the Mega Loop on shortwave. Okay, so now we have, we're on antenna C. There we go, antenna C. And we now can switch between the SDR and Big Bertha. So let's plug in 9760 on Big Bertha. We'll switch the antenna over to her, and boom, clear as a bell.
One of those who was directly involved with ping pong diplomacy is Jan Barrett. She is the vice president of the National Committee on U.S.-China Relations. In 1972, she traveled around...
I mean, if that's really China radio, which according to the shortwave-info website, it is, it's booming in. Oh my gosh, it's booming in. Let me go back to the chat. Let's see, where are we? Chat. This would be it. No. This would be a chat. Okay. Now, who suggested? Oh, Dwight. That was a great suggestion, Dwight. He says he's getting it in coastal Virginia. I'm getting it clear as a bell in Clearwater, Florida. And Brett says it's an S9 in New York, so I guess we're getting it. And Dwight says he got it. That's cool. And Greg says the SDR is cool. Yes, I have admitted that I have gone to the dark side. I call it the dark side. And predominantly now use SDRs. And the main reason, as I mentioned before, is that visual presentation of signals. So you can have, let me go show you again. So you can have, and I don't have an antenna connected right now, you can have these little tiny signals, like even with that antenna, there's a signal right here, which normally, and it's just above the noise level, normally if you're tuning like Big Bertha, you'd miss that signal. But you can visually see it with using an SDR and using your computer. So now I'll switch the Mega Loop to this radio, this SDR. Stand by. Okay, there's the signals. And oh my gosh, we have a Christmas present. Shortwave is booming. Finally. Now the solar flux index has dropped back down a little bit. It had gotten up to 140, and I didn't see a big increase in the signals on shortwave, but now it's dropped down to, I think, like 128, and look what it's doing. So other conditions, because the solar flux index is just one parameter that can affect propagation. So there are other parameters apparently affecting propagation, and it's ideal. I mean, I could probably take my little Texan PL330 and with its built-in little 14-inch antenna and pick up some of these stations. They're so strong this morning. This is amazing. I mean, what are all these stations? Let me try. What do I want? I'm trying to find my database that starts above my newest one. Oh, I got to clean out these databases. I've got too many of them. Now there's one above 5 megahertz, but that's kind of old. But it might be good enough. I'm looking for my B21, which is the latest EIB database. That's above 5 megahertz. I don't want to tune all this low frequency stuff in medium wave. Let me just use this one. So I'm going to select that database, and now I can scan. Let's see what it finds. What the heck? Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. In these databases, you have to designate, and it's way over here. Way over here. Oh, there it went. Oh, come on. Sorry, operator. You have to designate an antenna, and this database is set up for antenna B, which I've got the antenna hooked on A. So what I could do is I could disconnect the mega loop from the switch, connect it directly to B, which is what this database wants. Okay, now you can see the signals come in. So I'm connecting it to B. And now what I've got is I've got the mega loop antenna connected to my RSP DX B antenna port. And now I can go back, start this scan over. There we go. Gotta turn this down some. Okay, now it's going to scan automatically through that database. Look at this signal. Wow. Let me pause here and let me adjust this display here. Settings. And we're talking about the spectrum. Let's move this down some here, so we can see how big some of these signals are. There we go. And then we'll start or continue the scan. Let me narrow this down a little bit. See, that's the beauty of these SDRs, is you got all these options. I don't know why I'm not receiving any. Oh, I know why. Okay, stop. No, I got the squelch. The squelch is 0, so it's not getting squelched out. There we go. So we're only up to 5.8. I can't believe all these signals. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, this was like flat, no signals at all. Okay, let me, while this is scanning, let me check the, whoa. This is the same program that I got a couple weeks ago that I thought they were zombies. It's really weird. Let me check. I was going to check the chat. And we'll see where we left off here. Dwight says, I saw this come up this morning and decided to watch. Oh, okay. I already read that. Thomas. Merry Reindeer, Thomas. I'm putting up another loop antenna today. Oh, yeah. That's the, I believe that's, the guy had showed me some videos on antennas. And we got Dwight. He says he's using a PL330 right now. How's it doing? And what kind of antenna, Dwight, are you using? Okay, let's go back to the scan. Did I stop the scan? Yeah, I guess, did I stop the scan? Yes, I did. Okay, we'll start scanning again. Turn the volume up a little bit. There's those zombies again. That's the, what I call a Preacher Man channel. Brother Stare. Crazy. Sound like a bunch of werewolves or zombies. Stop. What? Okay, mute. You can see in this little window right here the frequency it's on from this database. Let me move this back over. This is the database that I'm using to scan, and when it's on a given frequency, it'll show you what's in the database. So this says that on 5.934 it could be the Geo6 Russian spy numbers or other stations bleeding over. There's another station that's bleeding over to this frequency. So let's go on. We'll continue. Now, for instance, in the database, in this database, at 5.935, it says that China radio broadcast from that frequency. Now, we can go to short-wave.info, put in 5935, right here in this window, 5935, click on now, what's on now, and see if China radio's on now. And yes, there are several. These are different programs at different times, same station, same frequency. Or it could be WWCR out of Nashville, but that's not on right now. It is, excuse me, 1220 UTC. So we would look for a 1220 or before. I don't see one offhand. Nope, I don't see one offhand. But doesn't mean that it's not that happening. Okay, so let's go back. And we'll let it scan some more.
Pages of God's Word. At first glance, looks like a boring repetition.
Let me zoom out or zoom in. There, we're zoomed in a little better. Now the other thing we can do, let me pause, is we can load Fran, plug in, give it a database to use. We use this one, the B21 full, it's got everything in it. And then now it shows you what stations are on a given frequency. I need to zoom out more though, because it's on top of itself, because there's so many. And there you go, Brother Stare. That's what we're hearing probably, Brother Stare on 5.950. All right, we'll scan some more. Now you can set, let me pause here for a second. You can set, in this scan mode, you can set the threshold. I've got it set right now as minus 85 dB, which is the line it's showing you right here. So it's not going to stop unless it sees a signal, even just momentarily, above minus 85. And then you can set all the other parameters too. So we're doing a memory scan, meaning this database is being scanned. So let's go to continue. There's a big signal over here someplace. Wait till it gets over there. Probably 6 megahertz maybe. Yeah, probably at 6 megahertz.
Bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Whoa, that's got to be close by. Let's see, what are the possibilities? Could be China radio. I thought I stopped it. Could have been China radio. Or could it be EWTN, which is in the United States? That's what it could be. Let's go on. Whoa. Go on, go on. Now I see one problem I have right now is the scale I'm using here is such that these tags are falling off the screen. So I need to change the scale. See which way I need to go. So I need to go to settings, and I need to change the spectrum. And let's see if I want base. Yeah, there we go. And then we need to change the range. That's pretty good there. Okay, that's now. So this is saying, let me mute this. This is saying these are all the stations that could be broadcasting on this frequency 5.985. And WRMI, which is in Miami, is probably what I'm hearing because it's very strong. Actually, I'm receiving the side lobe of this big monster here, as you can see up here. So that means really the frequency is this frequency down here. Okay. We'll let it scan some more. I'm trying to get past this I mean, there's so many signals coming in, it's taken forever to scan, which is, I'm not complaining. Okay, let's stop this and I'll go look at the chat, which is right here. And we have 18 people concurrently watching. I thank those 18 people for stopping by. Just to give you an update, I was just piddling around here in my shack, and I thought, what the heck, I'm going to go live. There's probably other people like myself that are waiting around for Christmas to start. It's only 7:25 in the morning here. We're not going to start Christmas until my other daughter gets here, which will be late afternoon. So my wife was up all night wrapping packages, and she's gone to bed, and I got up. So that's why we're here. Nothing really exciting, except thanks to a couple of my people that are viewing, told me that shortwave was booming, and sure enough, it is booming. So let me see what we got here. Where did we leave off? Okay, Dwight said that he was using his PL330 and he was receiving that station out of Taiwan. And I asked him what antenna he was using, and he says he was just using the built-in antenna. So shortwave conditions must be ideal. Let's go on. Roberto. And I think that's Spanish, which I don't understand, but I think he says he's from Argentina. Greg says he's thinking about getting a tablet so he can get an SDR. Not sure what you mean, Greg. I mean, you can run an SDR on a computer, of course, but maybe he's talking about running it on a tablet so it can be portable, which you can do. I've done a couple of shows on using a Android tablet and connecting with a special connector to an SDR, a USB SDR. Thomas, quick question for you. Radio Saudi used to broadcast on 11-280 in the mid to late afternoons, and it was relatively easy to pick up even at the lowest of the solar cycles. No more. Any idea why? Oh, I'd have to guess, Thomas. Maybe they went off the air. That's going to be my guess. I think maybe they went off the air. And I can't pronounce his name. His last name is Nicola, maybe. I apologize for not being able to pronounce your name, but he says Merry Christmas. And then Greg repeats about getting a tablet to use an SDR with. Alrighty, we got 19 people that are up and listening to me babble. Let me see what we can get on shortwave. And we will start the scan again, or continue. We got some monster signals. Not sure why I don't hear that. Okay, we missed that big one right there. I don't know why, that big signal there. We're now looking at the side lobe. Okay, hold on. This could be, I'm not sure. We better look this one up. 6.010. We better look that one up. Let me mute it. It's kind of loud. Coming in strong. 6010. Up here. Whoop, we don't want to zoom in. We don't want to zoom in. We're going to go up here. 6010. What's on right now? Sound like Spanish. And it is probably, if I look at this map, one station in South America and one in China, at least. China Radio 11 and Radio, and I can't pronounce it. Let's click on the map and see where that shows it. That's what I love about this website. Okay. And that is, yeah, that's the one that's in South America. That's what I'm guessing it is. Guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. Could be China Radio. We've been receiving China Radio quite easily this morning. So let's go back. Okay, we will continue the scan. Uh, 6020. Oh, I said stop. I said pause. Mute. 6020. 6020. See what's on now. And there's a couple more out of South America and one out of, let's see. Sounded like Spanish. Could be this one. Radio Victoria out of, let me click on the flag and then it will show me a map. And out of South America. Most likely that's it. Let's close some of these. Okay, we'll see how we're doing on the streaming. We got 16 people that are nice enough to stop by. I did not announce this stream ahead of time. I just thought, what the heck? Down in my workshop, why not share my shop and what's going on? Let me see what we got in the chat that's new. Wow, we got, and I'm sorry, QRP radio listener. He says, Merry Christmas from Ponza Island, Italy. Wherever that is. Well, super. Thanks for stopping by. See, that's the advantage of streaming on YouTube, is that you're streaming to the audiences of people all over the world. So like in Italy right now, it's probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not early morning like it is in the United States. And I noticed that not a number, but a good portion of the people that have stopping by are over in other part of the world, so it's later in the day. Okay, let's go back. Gosh, how long have we been streaming? Does it tell me here someplace? I think it does, but I can't find it. Seems like I've been on for an hour and a half, maybe. Oh, gosh. Oh, here it is. Hour and 10 minutes. Wow, that's a record for me. So let's go back to the radio. Now, if you would like, I can start scanning using Big Bertha instead of an SDR. Just let me know in the chat.
Llegaron al primer lugar. Uno de esos fue en la cartelera de música navideña, quedándose en la cima por 2 semanas en el 64 y más adelante por una semana en el 73. Claro.
La premiación la víspera de sus mejores exponentes. Se premiaron a los atletas más destacados en deportes individuales y colectivos, así como a discapacitados. Felicitaciones, campeones, patentizó Díaz Canel en su mensaje a los atletas más destacados del año 2021. Por supuesto que entre ellos aparece el
Gosh, I was hoping to get up past 6 megahertz, but it's just finding so many signals, even way down here. I may have to move the threshold up because it's stopping on a lot of these side lobes. There's a strong signal. Elvis. Oh, I can't. I gotta mute that. Where is that coming from, possibly? Elvis. Could that be Brother Stairs channel? I'm looking at these possibilities. Let me look it up. 6070. Over here. 6070. And that will show me possible stations. Yeah, that's one right there in the United States, or maybe Canada. Let me go down further. Wow, there's a lot of stations that could be on this frequency. That could be CFRX out of Toronto. Since it's, see, let's see English. There's one. There's one. That's probably not that one. Yeah, it's probably not that one. Radio City. Radio City. Where is that out of? Somewhere far away. Okay, it's probably not that. English. Alt. University Top 40. Let's see. It's 12:35 UTC. So that could be it. Let me see where that's coming out of. There's a bunch of them. France, is that France? I mean, this is one exciting day for shortwave. I am getting so many stations. Yeah, well, not France, but over here someplace, Germany. Huh, could that be? See, this is what takes a lot of patience, is figuring out what stations you are receiving. So let me go back to that. Let's see if they're still playing Elvis. No, it's not Elvis. Anybody can verify that. I would appreciate it, because that's, I think it's quite a ways away from me. Let me go to the chat, see if anybody can help me out here. Where's the chat? There it is. Okay, we got Dwight. Oh, he says he's back. Oh, sorry, missed you there, Dwight, for a few minutes. Like I say, if anybody is listening, especially over in Europe, and they can tune to, let's go back, 6070, and maybe figure out what is coming across God, look at the signal. Oh my gosh. It's a wide signal. We turn it audio back on. It's Christmas music, and it's mostly English speaking Christmas music. That's it. I'm gonna do, let's see, what can I do now? I've got, okay, Big Bertha doesn't have an antenna right now. So I'm not going to try that unless you want me to. Let's move on. I've not even gotten above 6.1 megahertz. So many stations coming. Let me pause this for a second and let me zoom back out. And let's turn off Fran, get rid of all this clutter. Plugins, unload plugins. Okay, so Fran's gone. So now we can see the signals, and I'll zoom out as much as I can. Look at all these signals around 6 megahertz. Let me see if I can move here. Let's go up to 9 megahertz. Oh, look at all the amateur radio people at 7 megahertz. I can hear it right now. I think this is yeah. That's an amateur radio digital signal. Loud. Strong, I should say. Okay, I'm going to go up to 9. Look at all these signals. Oh my gosh, look at this monster here. What is that? Oh my gosh. That says it could be China radio. Yeah, 9330. Spanish, I think. Let me mute that and I'll look it up. God, look at the signals. This is just like solid signals. You know, I get these comments every once in a while. It says, oh, there's nothing on shortwave. That's not true. There's plenty on shortwave. It's just that the band conditions have been terrible for almost 2 years. And now, all of a sudden, we broke out of that cellar and you can see what happens. You're getting tons of signals. Okay, 9330. Let me look. That sounds very familiar. I think that's China radio. One of the many China radio stations. And it is... No, it's WBCQ, yeah. And it's broadcasting in Spanish. Yep, that's what that is. WBCQ. I'll show you the map again. Right up there. And I'm down here. Actually, I'm a little to the west. I'm on the west coast of Florida. And that's booming in, you can see, and now you can see why, because it's not that far away. Okay, let's go back. So I moved up to this band here, and I'm going to slide this over some more. I say we're going to slide, well, okay, we won't slide it over. What the heck is this monster? Unmute.
Will you believe that just is faith alone? No, the word of faith includes the whole.
Oh, Preacher Man channel.
God's qualification. It's the word of faith produces.
Okay, let's take one of these smaller ones.
You go around keep telling.
I don't hear anything there. 9485. Let me zoom in. I'm off. I want that signal. Music. 9490. I'll mute it since it's music. Look it up. 9490. I need to get my logbook out. Start logging things again. I'm glad my daughter and her family are not coming till late this afternoon for Christmas, so I can stay down here and play. Okay, that could be Whoa, really? Really? Voice of America out of Korea? Or Tianyang? Could that be what that is? Voice of America? It says they're broadcasting in Korean from 12 to 1300 UTC, which we're still at 12:43. That could be at it. Could that be? Let me go back. Stand by. Unmute it. It's weak. Yeah, that kind of sounds Oriental. You turn it up. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit mute. Yeah. That sounds Oriental. Korea. Okay, I play the music again, so I gotta mute it. Alrighty. And this is really a Christmas present early here, or late, depending on what time zone you're in. Let's go back to the chat. And let's see, live streaming. What kind of comments did we get? Let's see. From Dwight6070 is CRFX out of Toronto. Yeah, that was one of the things I pointed out. They're usually news talk, but they are playing music right now. Yeah, probably because it's Christmas time. Greg says, shortwave receiver, I got a lot of use, I guess that is. I used a long wire antenna and the Megaloop, which is what I'm using. I'm using the Megaloop 30 Plus right now. Uh-oh, Greg says, yours sound bad. Oh, yeah, I knocked my microphone down. Thanks, Greg. Sorry about that. There we go. Now, hopefully it's better, Greg. I broke the clip on my microphone, my lapel microphone. I forgot to take it off and it snapped it right off, so it's just kind of hanging on my shirt now. It's a second microphone like this I broke for the same reason, because I forgot to take it off and walked off and snapped it off. Okay, hopefully the sound is better now, because my microphone was inside my shirt, so no wonder it was muffled. Okay, I think I'm about burnt out here as far as broadcasting, so I'm going to wrap this up. I want to thank everybody that stopped by. We had 189 people stop by while I was just sitting in here babbling. We have 19 people on right now. I did not plan this. I just, about an hour and 20 minutes ago, came down to my workshop because my wife finally went to bed after wrapping the Christmas presents, and my youngest daughter won't be here for Christmas with her kids until late afternoon this afternoon, so I had a couple hours to just kind of do my own thing. And I thought, what the heck? See if anybody's out there listening and do a little streaming. And it's been great. And thanks to, I can't remember who it was, but thanks to somebody that pointed out that shortwave was booming. And boy, it is. This has got to be the best day for shortwave in at least 2 years now. I mean, shortwave has been in the toilet. But the solar flux index jumped up to 140. It's now down to like 128. That helps shortwave reception. And sure enough, conditions appear to be perfect, because I'm getting reports in the chat from other people that are picking up shortwave signals throughout the world, not just me. And it's been fun. So I'm going to go take a break and maybe I'll continue this broadcast later today. It's especially if the shortwave band hangs in there. It's let me go back and show you my receiver real quick. I'll show you the band conditions here. Let me zoom out. So you can see there's a ton of signals. And he was even better a half hour ago. But look at all these signals. Now I'm at around 9 megahertz now. All these down here just below 9 and just above 9. Really coming in great. Let me just do one more thing before I shut this stream down. And I'm going to try a different program. I'm going to try my other favorite program, which is SDR Console. I just loaded the latest build yesterday, and we'll select RSPDX, and we'll turn the volume down. And we've got to get the right antenna, which is B. Whoa. Turn that down. Move this down. Whoop, boy, it's so strong. Look at it. Oh my gosh. This is 5 megahertz. Let's go up to 9. Look at all these signals. I mean, I got to turn the RF gain down because I'm overloading the radio. And let me change the low here, down here. There we go. Up too far. And go, pick a signal. Wow. Hey, look, boom, look at that big monster. Temporary signal. See what this one is. Let's zoom in. We'll center. Oh, look at that. Look at this monster here. And this one. It pegged the meter. See, it's probably 933. Yeah, 9330. That's what I was listening to before. Let me center it. I think I'm actually got the RF gain still too high. There we go. Wow, it's coming in perfect. It's music, so I got to mute it. Unbelievable. Look at that whomping looking signal. There's the one there. Let me zoom out so you can see the rest of the band. Wow. Look at all these potential signals. Well, I'm going to stop here. God, look at my S meter's pegged. I'm going to stop here so that you can go get your radios and turn them up. Start tuning the band. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Oh, what the heck is that pulsing? That's weird. Anyway, let me go back to the chat one more time. Here it is. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're down to Dwight says, have a good day, Merry Christmas. Same to you, to Dwight. And then Brett says, send me threes from Casey2NXP. Thanks for stopping by, Brett. And Todd says, Merry Christmas. Same to you, Todd. And Greg says, on your SDR has a lot of single. And is there more there that got cut off? Not sure what he says. The saying, Greg, if you could repeat your comment, I'd appreciate it. Wow, this has really been a great Christmas present for me to get all these viewers from an unannounced stream. I just did it just off the top of my head. And the fact that we are getting so much on shortwave right now. Like I say, I've got probably another, let's see, my wife probably get up around noon because she went to bed around 4. So I've got at least till noontime so that I can stay out here and play with my radios. And so I'm going to take a break, maybe get myself a sandwich, and maybe I'll come back and stream some more if my voice doesn't give out. But everybody have a great Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I want to thank everybody for supporting my shows this year. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm losing my voice. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Yes, Greg, shortwave was better back then. And it has been really bad for the last 2 years. And now, all of a sudden, the solar fluxes index has gone through the roof. It had been below 80 for 2 years, and now it jumped up to 140. I think right now it's like 120 something. And you can see the results. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.